How's it going, everyone? This is Dances. You haven't missed much. At the end of my last episode, I didn't realize, but the only thing I had left to do was get a follower and get sent back to Borealis. So now I'm on this quest here. It took me to the mission board, and I'm headed off to Tirigarde Sound. Maybe with your help, we can restore the people's faith in Proudmoore's leadership.
For Coltiris.
All right, Flynn, what's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new gunpowder?
How is that a lead? They're making new weapons all the time.
Not like this, they aren't. Emissary, mind giving our skeptical colleagues here a demonstration?
I want to make sure we can hear the dialogue. The music's not too loud. It sounds about right now, I think. Okay, the Ashvane company doesn't know it yet, but throwing you into Tol Dorgor was the biggest mistake they've ever made. The new power we swiped could be the key to bringing them down. First, how about we give everyone a little demonstration of just how powerful this stuff is. Go ahead, take a shot at that barrel over there. Huh. Oh!
What was that?
It's like gunpowder
Ashvane's
that we've already
dirty
had for a
secret.
really long time.
Don't look back. And that was just a pinch. Imagine how much damage they could do with more of this stuff.
Forever. Anyway,
Who's from the front?
Ashvane's goons are walking around with the new powder that can blow a galleon clean in half. The military has no idea. We need to find out how much of this powder they have and where it's going. An old buddy of mine works the ferry down by the Ashvane foundry. He may know something about this. You can take the ferry from Tradewinds Market down to East Point Station. Once you get there, look for a man named Cagney. Tell him I sent you. He owes me a favor. Speak with Cagney at East Point Station. Take the ferry from Will Melbourne in the Tradewinds Market.
I've seen enough
So we're
war
taking the ferry?
for Flynn. I have
Okay,
another
once
job
again,
for
take
you.
the ferry.
Help our new ally track down the source of this powder.
You got it.
Where is it? Oh, I don't
Taylor,
remember where the ferry is.
Prepare to make your rounds again. Tell the city guard to be on the lookout for unusual weapons being smuggled into Borealis.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Where do you
Smooth
want me to go?
sailing. Good day to ya.
East Point Station. So like right across the street, basically. Right across, not the street, but the harbor, sound, what do you call it? I don't know. Well, we're going the wrong way, buddy. Oh, I guess we're all the way up here. Man. Look at this place, it's so confusing. It's huge, like Proudmoore Keep, Proudmoore Barracks, Marinas Row, Unity Square, Stormsong Monastery. I was just getting lost like up here, you know? Man, look at these ships. They just look so cool. Okay. So, if I recall, this is the place that's having problems with corruption and stuff like that. And piracy. So, let's see what I can find out about what's going on here with Cagney at East Point Station. There he is, Cagney. Normally I wouldn't tell you nothing, but I'll spill it for Cyrus. I'm not Cyrus. Why would he tell me? Ashvane's onto something big. They got guys working around the clock in there. Even brought in some muscle to keep everyone motivated. I don't know anything about what they're making, but I know it ain't passing through here to Borealis. If I were dumb enough to go snooping around in there, I'd look at the goods themselves, see if they got a shipping labels. I don't know. Go inspecting the goods. I gotta slay some guys. The Ashvane company has been working their people so hard they even tried to strike. The company brought in a couple of goons to break it up and get everyone back to work. Heard they even shot a couple guys who tried to walk off of a job. Let's say you give them a taste of their own brutality. Okay. What else?
Ahoy!
Got another quest from a gnome or a child? A child. Sorry, gnomes. They said they would feed us. Said they'd keep us warm. Olive runs the sleeve of her coat across her nose. But they were mean. It was really hard work. When we tried to rest, they yelled at us. I got away, but my friends are still there. So I have to
Winds be
free
kind.
the child laborers,
Send
basically.
those kids to the west.
Child labor is wrong. Shouldn't be forcing kids to do work. Unless that work is like cutting cookies with cookie cutters. And even then, they shouldn't be forced to do it. They should be allowed to participate. Or not participate. Oh, there's so many quests. Why is there so many quests? Like I can't even quest because there's so many quests that I can't stop reading quests. Let's see. This letter from Priscilla Ashvane to her employees appears to be posted all over the foundry. I really don't like this lady already. Like from a cinematic, I could tell. Like I'm not gonna like this lady. I can tell. Sounds like Cagney's information was accurate. Ashvane is working their people around the clock. Priscilla mentions a Forum Master Farthing and a Taskmaster Williams. They may have information. Yeah, well, I'm
Faithful
going.
employees, effective immediately, all shifts are doubled. We do not ask this of you lightly. Your hard work ensures the safety of Kultiris in these uncertain times.
You should have never come here.
Regarding increased company presence on site, rest assured, they are here for your safety.
Oh yeah, your safety. Because if you don't do what we say, your safety will be at harm, and these guys are here to make sure that you do what we
We
say.
can never be too careful. Obey their instructions to avoid any unseemly incidents.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I get this lady already.
Kindly direct inquiries to Mr. Farthing or Mr. Williams. Suffer no insolence from the soot-smeared rabble. Make examples if you must. All that matters is that our clients get their supplies on time.
Who are these clients? What are the supplies?
And ban this note after reading it, you buffoon.
They said they was gonna feed us. I ain't seen a crust of bread since I got here.
I'm back to school.
Get out of here, urchin. I'm gonna let these little urchins out. All of the urchins.
Do you have scurvy? Thank you.
Get out of
Fish
here.
are weird. Thank you.
Once again, the kind of ridiculous quest presumptions here. It's like, hey, I show up and I'm like, kid, you can go home. And he's like, oh, I can? Sweet. He drops what he does, runs away. Nobody stops him. Nobody asks any questions. I guess, presumably because I'm here to make sure that, you know, these guys are not going to stop that from happening. But it's still kind of silly. Like, I walk up and I'm like, you know, you don't have to stay here. And the kid's like, I don't? He runs off. I think it's great. It's great though. I'm having a good time. Makes me laugh. There he is. Hey kid. You know, there's a thing called free will.
Fish
And
are weird.
you don't have to do what
Plenty
people
of
say.
clear science.
That being said, I'm really enjoying my new job that I just started. It's been great so far. Like all the people I work with are like really cool. Like everyone's getting along good.
Sound
And,
like
like
a pirate.
I don't have to work like super long shifts.
Please help the grown-ups too.
So Yeah, I haven't been playing as much of the game as I you know was like basically planning on doing it, you know, as soon as the expansion released. But that's okay because I've been kind of just getting used to the job, just kind of, you know, I don't want to start a new job. You know, I want to be a slacker right off the bat. I'm not a slacker to begin with, but you know. You know what I mean? I'm just basically saying, I don't want to take that. Like, if I had worked a job, like if I was still with my other job that I quit a while ago, I'd be like, all right, well, I've been working a long time with no vacation, so I'm gonna take a vacation now so I can play the game. But it's not really like that because, like, basically, like, I just started a new job and I'm not going about to be like, I need time off to play a video game.
Daddy says I need my please help the grown-ups too.
But I'm really glad right now they're giving me really good flexible hours in the schedule. I don't have to work much. I'll go in, work a couple hours, come home, play a game, make my YouTube videos and edit them. It's interesting making the YouTube videos. Well, basically, like, I spend so much time like editing and processing and uploading those videos, and like it's kind of crazy. And I think I'm getting the hang of it now. What I need to do is I just need to go in and edit those videos, get them right, save the whatever you call it, document before I render them and finish, you know, that process before that all happens. Basically, I'll just line up a bunch of them, and then before I go to sleep, I'll just like set them all and let that go instead of doing them one at a time, which is what I've been doing. I've been doing each video one at a time. I'll record it, edit it, render it, upload it, and then it got to the point where I've been recording a bunch and then stockpiling recordings, but then I don't go in and edit all. I should go in and edit every single one of those recordings. That should be my next thing. But I want to play the game. So I keep going in and recording more and making more backlogged videos for me to record, or for me to have to edit later. So I don't know how much. I'm sure somebody who's watching this might have some idea of what I'm saying. Basically, if you make a half-hour video, you're gonna have to wait 3 hours almost before you can get that thing all the way uploaded onto YouTube. Just because you have to render it and then upload it. I have to turn up my volume or people can't hear me and my videos turn out terrible. And all my videos that basically came before this where I didn't turn up the volume, I'm really sorry about that, and I'm not sure if there's any way to change that after the fact. I could re-upload a new video, but I don't know how to like change that video, and then like I'd lose all the, I don't know. So I'm basically just going to leave those the way they are and then move forward. What is this mark? It says fragile, do not shake. Can I shake this stuff? What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm finding more goods to inspect and a note. There's a note I need to get somewhere. So this lady reminds me of like a mob boss wife. Does that make any sense? Like the Soprano boss wife or something, like, not specifically her, but like that's the feeling I get from her. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I should have read. Oh, okay. It's just a radio. I should just
You don't belong here.
Still looking for this node. It says it's around here somewhere. I don't see it still. It says it's like right here. I see it. No, that's an Azure. Maybe it. Yeah, okay. I have to give the note to him or what? It goes into the wall. That always helps. See how like this guy's like stuck in the wall right now? That's just great. Come out of the wall. It's okay. So if you ever get this happening where something goes into the wall and it's bugged out, it's going to take a really long time to kill it because you can't use your spells and abilities on it. All you can do is like auto attack it. Come on. I don't have any way to like get it out of there. Oh well. See, none of my spells or abilities that I'm using are actually doing anything to this guy. He's slowly taking little bits of damage, but that's just from my white hits. Hands off. White hit. White hit. Why am I getting those 465s is when he's sitting me in the 232. When he hits me, he takes damage from my thorns type talent. It's a talent. What is it? Brambles. It's not thorns, but brambles. They absorb and reflect damage on each attack. Hey, that's right. It does extra damage when I do bark skin. So I might as well use bark skin to make sure he's hurting himself even more every time he hits me. This is taking forever. I'm supposed to give a note to him? Or get a note from him? I hope I'm only able to loot him. Okay, cool, he died. Sorry about that, everyone.
I don't care how you do it. I want those forges running day and night.
Yeah.
The
penalty
chemists
for
are
trespassing
producing
is death.
powder. You will keep them supplied with refined azurite, or I'll find someone who can.
Huh. The chemists are producing excellent powder. And will keep them supplied with fine azurite. I'll find someone who can. So, okay, so I saw her azurite necklace to start out, like, in the videos. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. She's already got her hands on azurite. So this lady, she's a businesswoman, but beyond a businesswoman, it seems. She's not really being a businesswoman at this point. She's more like a, like I said, like the boss of a corrupt sort of mob empire or something like that. Not specifically Italian, but like, you know, mafia style. That's the feeling I'm getting here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting that feeling off of her or not, but that's what I feel. Alright, what else do I need? More marked goods. I haven't really been keeping my eye out for those. If you're ever like me and you have trouble seeing quest items for some strange reason, your eye just doesn't gravitate towards them and they're not showing up for you very well, you can hit Alt-Z to hide your interface, and it'll make seeing things, hopefully it'll be a lot easier. That, see these sparklies now? I didn't see those sparklies before. Watch, when you don't Alt-Z, you can barely even like see the glow. There is a little bit of a glow to it, but there's not much. But when you Alt-Z, like these, they sparkle. Either way. But this one, now it's sparkling. That's Alt-Z to hide your interface, okay? When you go Alt-Z mode, you also, you know, you don't see any health bars, you don't see anything. And if you accidentally go into this mode and you didn't know how you did it, you get a little frustrated, like, oh my gosh, what happened? My game is broke. There's no menus or anything. You can hit escape and it'll fix it that way. Or you can hit Alt-Z to toggle it. Cool, I did the marked goods. So oh man. Okay, good. Oof. Nobody likes living under the thumb of company men like that. ain't gonna be missed.
Are you thirsty?
Right. Suspicious shits. Sounds like they're making a ton on this stuff and keeping it under wraps. Most folks working for the Ashvane Trading Company don't know how rotten they are or don't have any other choice. The sooner we take down Priscilla, the better. These are like barely upgrades at all, but it says they're slight upgrades, so I'm gonna take one of those. Figures they wouldn't just put the destination on the crates for us. Now, if the weapons aren't moving on Cagney's ferry, they must be passing through Bridgeport, the shipping hub just up the road. Bridgeport is protected by a garrison of Proudmoore Marines. The Ashvane Company has a lot of nerve-moving illegal weapons right under their noses. Come on, let's check it out.
Watch your back out. Cagney,
Okay.
get these kids on a ferry back to town. Talia will make sure they get placed into a shelter. Mate, I'll see you up ahead.
Okay. Bridgeport.
A job's a job, mate.
Flynn pretends not to notice you, but whispers at you. Of course it's her. Bridgeport is a major trade hub for this area. Naturally, Ashvane has officers and workshops here. Check around town and see if you can learn anything about this new material and how they're using it. If you can lift a sample for us to send back to Boralis, even better. I gotta stay here and keep an eye on someone. Collect the chemist notes and a raw
See you
azurite
around.
sample. Good. I'm glad they're getting into the story of why on earth these people already have an azurite and what they're doing with it and like the context. Because I was like, how's she got an azurite necklace? Nobody else got an azurite necklace besides like the players and then the king and you know, Sylvanas. But anyway, an overrun mine. It was horrible. I was in the mine nearby, just picking away at a rock, and it jumped up and bit me in the neck. Since when can rocks walk around and bite people? I hightail it out of there, but some crazy fools are sticking around and trying to take the mine back. If you're eager to punch the rocks, you can find them down the road to the south. Punching rocks. Okay, this is going to be that lady again, right? Nope. Hunters of Kenning Lodge, help wanted. As we turn to the busy season, Kenning's Lodge is looking for recreational hunters to assist with fulfilling the ever-growing list of orders from Boralis. These are short-term positions which will be paid relative to performance. Kenning's Lodge can be found by following the South Road past the mining yard. Report to Alana Holton on arrival. Very well. And then we got another quest over here.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
There was a mishap when we were loading the most recent shipment for the South Wind Station. Apparently some paperwork was meant for the dock master left behind. We can't hand over deliveries to the couriers without it, but the next cargo ferry won't be departing anytime soon. Do you think you could deliver it by foot? The ferry is just down the road.
Safe passage to you.
That's not the most thrilling thing to have to do, but okay. I'm not above it. So, interesting. There's a lot of things to do, and I'm just like not even sure what I should do right now. I'm going to zoom in on my mini-map because I see a quest objective, but I can't tell exactly where it is, and doing that makes it easier sometimes. There we go, what's this? Chemist's notes. After finally discovering a suitable base, we have successfully produced the stable compound. In this state, it can be stored, transported, and introduced into the mixing process to infuse a terribly potent black powder. I'm so confident in its stability that its initial samples were sent back to Borealis suspended inside a necklace. As we run the cauldrons day and night, mixing powder, work also continues on prototyping further applications. Our most promising so far is a pistol, which we will hope to make another suitable gift for our esteemed lady chairman. The disorganized notes go on to detail various projects and aspirations taking. And these people just don't care, apparently.
Fancy a cuppa?
Yeah, sure, I'd fancy a cupper. Give me a cupper of tea.
What can I do for you?
Give me a cup of tea you just offered me. No tea? Oh well. You don't actually get tea if they offer you tea, apparently. Raw azurite sample. I don't see any raw azurite samples. It says this is where I get it. Gonna Alt Z, see if anything shows up. There we go. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. Like, before, I didn't even see it, and now I Alt Z right in front of my face. Alt Z, super handy. If you're ever stuck on a quest, before you tab out or go anywhere, Alt Z. What is this?
I'm all ears.
Okay. He's found our next lead. Flint lifts his collar to hide his face and speaks to you under his breath. You see that ship? I know that ship. Let's just say her captain and I have a little history. It's a smuggling vessel. Our illegal weapons are on there for sure. I bet my coat on it, and I love this coat. We need to find out where it's going. How are you in tight spaces?
If you've got any more business in town, now's the time to do it. Let me know when you're ready to board that ship and go wherever the wind takes us.
They're gonna make me ride in a crate, aren't they? Or a box or a barrel.
Ahoy! I'll follow you on the horizon. Remember, the key to going anywhere you don't belong is just to walk in like you own the place.
That's very true. Or
Good morning,
to have
sir.
a pizza in a pizza delivery bag and a baseball cap. You can walk into anywhere. You just walk in, people are like, who's the pizza for? You say it's for Steve or John. They're like, oh, he's right down there. There's always a Steve or a John, like every time. Alright.
Timetable's changed, boys. Get your grogs to go.
Quick, hide.
Hide in the barrel of fish.
Oh, no, I think my barrel has
I call the
peed.
empty barrel. You can have the other one.
Nope, never mind. It's ale. We're good.
Clients want the stuff right now.
How could you get pee confused with ale? That was gross. Where are we going? Okay, what's happening?
Steady as she goes, helmsman.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Uh-oh.
Helmsman, steer us away. No, you idiot! The other way!
Oh boy. Where are we now? Oh, right next to free hole, apparently. That's a dungeon. That was fun.
Good day to ya.
Alright. Ho there, find anything washed up in the tides? No, but I wasn't looking. You alright, mate? Afraid your ship's gone. Something tells me you weren't really part of that crew anyway, were ya? Har har. Huh. I see the sirens have made another catch. You're lucky they haven't stripped your bones yet. If you need to trade supplies or warm yourself up by the fire, there's a camp up here behind the hill. Everyone there washed up from the tides just like you. I figure we've got folks from at least 4 or 5 shipwrecks now, all banded together, just trying to survive. Talk to Stabby Jane. Don't worry about her nickname, she's actually real nice. Nothing beats the hobo life, stabbing folk with my hobo knife. Looking for a friend from the wreck, eh? If he survived, he may have wandered up the path to our camp. Now he ain't up there toasting his buns by the fire. If he ain't up there toasting his buns by the fire, well, lost poor souls fall victim to the song of the sirens. We should check the camp. Check the camp.
Safe passage, Jill.
I'm not talking right today, so I'm just moving right along. Where am I going? What do I got? There's a flight master, but it appears he's above me on this hill. How do I get up on that hill? Gonna see if I can climb around on the other side. Yet another quest. What do we got? Curse these slimy wenches. Their singing sets men's hearts afire and their brains adrift. Okay.
Come at me, you briny hogs! I'll fly your hides
How do I get up
with
there?
new colors!
Okay, I see. It's not for me to go there right now. It's for there. It's way up above me. So I gotta kill some sirens. Let's kill sirens. How many sirens do I need to kill? 8? 2. There's gotta be more than 2. Maybe I can't get there. Being patient. But it looks... You're gonna have to go like all the way around to get up there. Let's go exploring, folks. I have to go all the way up here. Okay, that's not that bad. Castaway Point.
Lord
Our
Admiral's
Stabby
favor,
Jane.
friend.
Ask her if
Keep
she's
the
seen
wind in
Flint.
your sails.
She says, haven't seen anyone like that. I'm afraid your friend may have been lost to the
Good day
Siren's
to you.
Call. Uh-oh.
Safe passage to you. Fancy a cuppa?
I'm Jane. I was a cell sword serving on a merchant vessel before the Sirens dragged us in. These folk fished me out of the tideway, gave me a nickname, and have been like family ever since. They may seem a bit odd, but they were good, honest people. For some of them, washing up here was a welcome change from whatever their life they endured before, a chance to start over. Others are just trying to survive until they can get back home. It's tough out here. Pirates, deadly monsters, Hungry Sam's seemingly endless battle with indigestion. Uh-oh. Nothing sets the nerves at ease like an old keepsake, something to remind you of home, something to keep you going. Ask around the camp. Find what folks might have lost out there in tideways. If you can bring it back, it'd be a mighty kind gesture. Me, oh, I had a locket. Never mind. It's so small you'd never find it. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. We gotta find that. And the sirens in this tideway have drawn countless ships to their doom. Wiping them out would be a boon to all seafaring folk. But you can't very well kill all of them. Only a fool would try that. The real dangerous ones are known as the elders. The sisters, as they're known. Bigger, smarter, and stronger than younger ones, and their voices carry out to sea and bring in all the big catches. I managed to track 2 of them to a den at the northern end of the tideway, but I can't take them alone.
Look always to the sea.
We're at Admiral's favor, friend.
I'm starving. Not actually starving, like when I first got here, but you know, emotionally starving. I haven't had any luck with the oysters lately, and my seaweed soup really upsets me guts. If I eat any more of that stuff, I think the other castaways might actually feed me to the sharks. How about them tide lurkers? They look pretty juicy. He wants some lurker
Keep the
tails.
wind
Okay.
in your sails.
That's fair enough.
Let me show you what I got.
My name's Bill. Got anything needs you fixing? I'm your man. Fix my gear and sell my
Stop by anytime.
items. Wait. Give me those back. I don't know why it's
Appreciate
selling
your
those.
patronage.
Why is it doing that? My auto
You got
vendor's
the
messed
coin?
up.
That's how you got the bargains.
Alright. I'm supposed
Finest wares
to
in
ask
Cold
him
Tails, right
what's the
there.
favorite thing he lost in the wreck. He had a toy robot, a little wind-up fella I brought home from back in Borealis. Okay. Man, there's so many things to do here. Well, we're just arriving in this town here, and there's a million things to do, but I am a little bit over my 30-minute mark for an episode, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one an episode, and we'll see you again real soon.